Hey, wow. Welcome to day 3020 of What She Up To Now. She being me, of course. I can only talk about my journey. I can share other people's, but mine is the one I have the most firsthand, up close and personal experience with. So that's the one I'm sharing. Today we were talking about in the Supersize challenges. We're doing the Supersize U Annual Challenge for personal development and growth, which having a business is the best. Just like having kids. I say the same thing about both things because they make you grow to the point of stretching your comfort zone and figuring stuff out that not much else can do for you. That's why I think growing and building and scaling a business is a lot like raising children, right? They change at different stages. I was talking to my daughter about this yesterday. I said, it's a thankless, tiring, and there is some thanks involved, but it's a lot more work than you ever anticipate when you decide you're going to have kids. It's a lot more work than you ever possibly could anticipate when you decide to grow and build and have your own business and strike out on your own. It is the hardest thing you'll ever do, but also the most rewarding and will give you the most joy and energy in your life. So today we're talking about in the Supersize Your Business and the Supersize You Annual Challenges, the discussion around fixed versus growth mindset. And I have a graphic that I shared for the business group. I forgot to share it with the Supersize You, but we understand. We all know there are things that we say, this is just the way I am blank. And if those things are not enhancing and moving us forward and helping us grow and create the life that we want to become aware of those things and address them. And we talked about the S in the SOAP framework. We're applying our SOAP framework today, which is the framework that I came up with during the pandemic to keep me moving forward, getting up and going. And every other month for 2020 and 2021, I did a 30+ day challenge to get up and go, to get us moving and keep us moving. Because a lot of people, millions of people, lost their businesses during COVID. Millions of people lost their jobs during COVID. Millions of people lost their lives during COVID. So it was a time of huge unrest and transformation and for everybody. And you either grew through the experience or you did not. And if you did not, you're probably struggling now, especially with all the technology changes and things that are coming down the pipe with AI and things. And we don't want that. I don't want anybody to struggle. I want us to all to realize that we are in charge of our lives and our destiny. And all we have to do is choose to grow and choose to be the best possible version of ourselves. And we'll be okay because we'll figure it out. I don't know about you, but I adopted the I figure shit out philosophy a long, long time ago. And that there's no problem that I can't figure out an answer to if I just believe that I can figure out an answer to it. If anyone anywhere on the planet, or even that have left the planet and transitioned, have solved that particular problem, then it's a solved problem. And I don't have to reinvent the wheel. I just have to find the solution that they used and the steps that they used and what they did to resolve it. And if I follow those steps, I can expect similar, if not better results. So today, SOAP framework, we're looking at what is our current story about a challenge area that we're having with respect to our mental health and well-being, and what is the desired story or state or situation? What do we want that to be? And we're writing those down. And for 4 days, we're doubling up in the challenges and doing 2 things a day. We're doing our story today, and we are sharing in the comments below a place where we know we still have a fixed mindset, and then what we think we're going to do about it. And if you don't know, then you ask, and we find out, and we use a process together to eliminate that. What else is going on? Working on the 100. And it is one of those personal development, stretching my comfort zone areas, because I'm being asked to do things that I've never really had to do and that I'm not really comfortable with. But guess what? The first month I always felt so behind because I didn't understand the rhythm of how the community worked. And so the whole first month was just getting my footings and getting my bearings. And now this month, I decided to go back, start at the beginning, and go through the process step by step and apply it as I go. And then I forgot to post my launch post yesterday, so I'll do that today. And I won't double up today, but I'll just be a day of rest in between. I am actually launching my Supersize Skool community. I started it last year. I never told anybody about it. I never launched it. And again, that would be a fixed mindset. That would be a me using stinking thinking to not do it. Because I believe by looking at other people's things and other people's schools that I had to have the classroom perfect and everything figured out, which was the same mistake I have made in other areas, especially since I came to the online world. And I think there's a little bit of comparing yourself to others. And I have chosen on this journey, I will look at other people's things and model, but I'm not comparing myself to them because I need to create what is uniquely for the Supersize Your Business community, not what works for everybody else or anybody else, what works for them. So if you'd be interested in joining us there, it's free. We've got a freemium model. I am launching May 15th, where I will actually really share the upscale type opportunities that I've got. And I am opening up 5 or 10, I haven't decided yet, one-on-one coaching opportunities for a very small group of people because I want to test how a cohort idea that I have. A cohort is just everybody starts a process at the same time and then goes through that process. And so I actually mapped out a 90-day process, and I want a few test people to go through that, but on a one-on-one basis to make sure they get their needs met, and we test and tweak the whole thing before I roll it out on a grander scale. All right, that's all I've got. If I can help you in any way, ask. Otherwise, if you want to join Supersize, put Supersize in the comments below, and I will send you the link. Have a fantastic day. It's Friday in my neck of the woods, so enjoy whatever day it is for you, and know that I'll be with you tomorrow. Have a great day.